Hello, I'm CammyG and welcome back to our Fortnite Save the World videos. We're talking about the CRAM session, so this is basically a limited time at the end of the season where you can get some extra bonus rewards, especially helpful for those who are still making their way up, Stonewood, Plankton, Canny and Twine. If you're at the end game, you're probably not going to be interested in any of this stuff, apart from maybe some evolution material if you're wanting to get a bunch of, weapons or heroes leveled up. But basically, it's challenges and quests that increase in difficulty in the zone that they're done in, so a bit similar to the venture challenge quests where it increases the power level zone that you have to do it in. But the difference is you can do it in any zone, and for most of them you don't have to do it in a successful mission, just bearing in mind the explore zones, the full explore, is in successful missions. But yeah, as you can see, it's got stage 1, I believe it goes up to stage 10, starting at 5 and then making its way up. The rewards increase as you go up as well. As you can see on this one, which is stage 2, you get 787k of those XP, but on the bottom one, which is stage 3, in a 15 plus zone, you are getting 8, 12 and 8k for those XPs. Now, if you want to know the exact rewards, I believe we did a video 2 seasons ago, the CRAM session. I don't think we got one last season. Could be wrong. I think it's just when Dungeons is in. But yeah, they are split up into fully explored zones in the power level zone, but for that one, obviously you have to do it in a successful mission, as it said. But for the other ones, they don't say successful mission, so you can just go into any mission, do it, and then leave. So the next one is treasure chests, the next one is safes, and then finally it's just eliminating husks. And the rewards that you'll get is XP for all the 3 types there, you can see for the top and the bottom ones, and they will scale up as you go up. As I said, if you want to know the exact values, I believe we went over those in that original video, which I'll try to link in the description. And then for the treasure chest one, you're going to get evolution materials. So as you go up, you'll get more of them, and you'll get the rarer ones. Pure Dots of Rain being the lowest rarity, and then going up to sort of storm shards. Then for the safe cracking one, you'll be getting gold, which will increase in amount each time. Starting there with 300, 400, 500, and so on. Which gold is very useful, especially if you're starting out in Stonewood, Plankton, those sorts of areas, because you can get loads of new weapons and heroes that are limited to time, events in these stores. So very useful to get. Now, what to do for each one? So fully explore, you'll probably just get this as you're playing. There's not really much more needed to add to that. But bear in mind that for all these, you can do them in ventures if you want. It says any successful mission in any zone. It's not specific. It can be Stonewood, Plankton, Canny, Twine. Obviously, you have to make sure it's a high enough power level when you get to the higher ones. But yeah, you can do it in ventures, you can do it in dungeons, any of them. When it comes to the treasure chests, if you want to do it in your normal missions, whether that be ventures or, Plankton quests or something, you can. Best place, I'd say, for chests is probably a suburb or city map. For the suburbs, you're wanting to look into the roofs of the houses, and on the city, you want to go on top of the roofs, like actually on top of the buildings. You'll generally find those. Plenty of other places to find them as well, of course, but the fastest way, I think, is if you do dungeons. So in dungeons, you get a lot of treasure chests. They will count. As I say, you'll just have to keep upgrading the power level to make sure you can do the higher quests. But yeah, in dungeons, chest spawns are fixed. So if you ever find a chest in a dungeons map, it will always be there. It might change the rarity of the chest, but the chest will always be there. It's a great way to farm them. If you, on Inferno, for example, know 5 places to get chests, you could speedrun that, get all 5, even complete the actual dungeon, to get the rewards for that as well, and then just keep repeating to get your chests done. We're actually on stage 5 of that already, which I think was thanks to the people that we played with in this latest stream, not to ourselves. But yeah, there you go. Next one is safe cracking. So if you want places to find safes, I think personally the easiest places are, again, if you go to a suburb map and you go to a restaurant, if you find any restaurants like the Der Burger, those types of places, generally they will have a safe underground in the basement. You can pretty frequently find them there. Similarly, in industrial maps, if you go into the office of a lot of those, factories is what you call them, you might generally have to go up some stairs. Can also be in the basement. It's great places to find safes. Thankfully, you don't have to find as many of these. I think it is just 1 each time. It might increase to 2 or 3. But for, full specifics, you can see the other video. And then at the bottom, it's just eliminate husks. Now, this is probably easiest, in my opinion, to do in an AFK endurance. So if you don't have any of those, obviously we have the playlist in the description linked. You could set it up in stone mode, but then as soon as you get to the higher power levels, you'll have to do the higher one. But if you're just playing ventures or your campaign or whatever, you'll eventually get this over time. Now, if you're an in-game player, you're probably not needing the hero, survivor, or schematic XP. But if you are trying to increase your power level, these are great ways to do it, because if you're increasing your survivors, upgrading them, you'll need that survivor XP and you'll also need the evolution material. So that's why Cram Session is such a great sort of little event that you can use to increase your power level. If you're wanting to reach that 131 and then beyond to 145, this is a great way to speed that up for yourself. So yeah, there you go. That's all the information you need. No more to say about it, really. No point dragging it on. All the info you need there. If you need the other video, check out the description for a link to it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did find it useful, please do let me know in the comments as usual. And thanks so much for watching. Cheers.